Hey, what's up, everybody? MopHead here from Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat, and welcome to my Best of 2017 episode. Man, can't believe the year's already almost over. We're already looking into 2018. But yeah, thought I'd put together like a little kind of Best of 2017 video. Kind of, ring in the new year. Look back a little bit at some of the recipes I looked at over 2017. And yeah, so this is the best of 2017, but this isn't necessarily just stuff that happened in 2017. This is like my 2017. So yeah, so some of the recipes and stuff I'll talk about probably didn't come out in 2017, but I mixed them in 2017, or yeah. So to me, it's from 2017. So just thought I'd get that out of the way before I get like blasted in the comments or whatever. But anyways, so let's have some fun. Let's do this. See what we can get into. So yeah, I don't talk about hardware much on my show, or I don't really like review things, atomizers and such. But I did get some new stuff this year, so I thought I'd talk about some of it. And yeah, so some honorable mentions would be the Wasp Nano. This thing is freaking awesome. It's just like a simple, like single coil, single coil RDA. Good flavor. It's just really easy to wick and change out everything. So like it's good for flavor testing, things like that, and it's cheap. It's like $12. Like you really can't beat that. So it's something I've been using a lot since I got it, and I know a lot of other people use them too. And yeah, and they're really cheap. So that's just awesome. They also come out in like really cool resin ones. I'm probably gonna buy another one pretty soon. Like the resin ones look pretty cool, and when they're only like $12, why not? So they actually do get like a decent amount of airflow and stuff, but yeah, and really good flavor. All right, so there was that. I also picked up a Bonza and a Dead Rabbit, which is kind of interesting. So the Bonza, I really like the deck better on, but the Dead Rabbit definitely has better flavor. So it was I really like them both. Like if you're looking at getting either one of them, you really can't go wrong. They're both awesome. But depending on, what your vaping style is. So the Dead Rabbit definitely has better flavor, but I definitely like kind of the build deck and everything on the Bonza. And they both look awesome. They're both really high quality for the price. They both are about $30. But yeah, they're both good stuff. Oh yeah, and then the drag. Can't beat the drag. I mean, it's cheap and it just works great. The chip's great. The only thing I don't like about it is, well, there's two things. So if you get the black one, like I did, the black paint does kind of chip off. Like I haven't really been taking this around with me too much, and I could already see it chipping off. So I'd probably go with the silver one. And yeah, the edges are really sharp on it. So I don't know. It's not exactly the most comfortable thing to hold, but it's really cheap and does work really well. So, all right. So my setup, like my best RDA and mod of 2017 definitely goes to the Tesla WYE and the Mad Dog RDA. Yeah, I love the Mad Dog RDA. I got it in I think April, and it's pretty much all I use. Like for the most part, it's all I really carry around with me. It's what I use 80% of the time. I just really love it. The build deck, it's just a simple like kind of 4-post pill deck, Yeah, decent, like deep juice well, 24 millimeter. It's anodized aluminum, so like it doesn't chip or anything. Like I've dropped this thing so many times, and the only way you can really tell is there's a couple little dents in it, but like the finish doesn't come off. It looks almost just like the day I bought it. The flavor in it's great. It's got that like ramped airflow that just works awesome. So it does leak a little bit more than most side RDAs, but not as much as a bottom airflow, and it gets better flavor than most like side airflow RDAs gets better flavor. It's just awesome. And the WYE is light as hell, and it's small, and it's cheap, and it's compact, and it's just really comfortable. And I like how the plastic, it's doesn't, you don't have to worry about paint chipping or it looking like shit. It's the same thing. I've abused it, and it looks fucking awesome still. So yeah, so definitely my setup of 2017. It's gonna be a hard one to beat in 2018, honestly. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about hardware. So I thought I would do flavoring if I could find out what I did with it. Of course, I drop it. All right. So my flavoring of the year, I'm just gonna do one really. I'm gonna give it to Sticks Mix Turner's Tea. Really, Sticks Mix like his whole like tea line. Well, most of them, but especially like the French vanilla tea, the wild strawberry tea, the blueberry tea. Like, yeah, those teas are just awesome. But it all started with Turner's Tea, and actually Turner's Tea might be the best one. I don't know. That chai tea is really good. But yeah, Sticks Mix Turner's Tea is amazing. His teas are just awesome. They're better than any kind of tea concentrate I've tried. Yeah, so he takes it for, I mean, that's innovation. That's just, doing what a lot of the other companies couldn't do. And he's just like a guy, with a small little business. And he kills it, man, all the time. So yeah, so that's my flavor of the year. Nice, short, and sweet. All right, so now we're going to get into recipes. So I have 5 recipes I wanted to talk about, and then I have 1 recipe of the year. So the 5 I'm going to talk about, they're just recipes that I really liked. Ones like I considered for recipe of the year. Just when I was going back and going through recipes I mixed up and everything, these were recipes that I was like, man, I really want to mix these again and test them out or vape them again. And they just like, they put an impression. So the first recipe we're going to look at is from my first video, and it is by my good friend Chef John. It is this Thai Tea Doe. It's Thai. It's kind of like Thai chai tea. All right, and the recipe reads: 1/4% Flavor Art coconut, 1/4% Flavor Art cream fresh, 0.5% Hank's ice cream, 0.05% Favora lemongrass, 0.5% Inaware Shisha vanilla, 1/4% Capella super sweet, and 0.5% Favora Thai chai. Yeah, and this is probably one of the most like interesting recipes I've mixed up all year. Definitely something different, but it's juicy and refreshing, and it's a little bit of a kind of spicy, not in like a hot spicy way, but I don't know, kind of like that Thai food type of way. It's just really interesting, and it's really good, and I just really like it. And it was just like one of the few recipes that I tried this year where it just like really was like, oh wow, that's a really crazy, interesting flavor. So yeah, it's really good. If you don't have the Flavora lemongrass, you can make it without it. It doesn't change the recipe all that much. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but not too much. But yeah, definitely a really interesting recipe to mix up. So definitely deserved an honorable mention. All right. So the next recipe we are going to look at, what is the next one? Yeah, we'll do that one. So the next one we're going to be looking at is Geography by Ensigma Theory. Yeah, this one's a clone of some recipe or some juice I've never tried. But the recipe reads: 3/4% Inaware Biscuit, 2% Flavor Art Joy, 2% Flavor Art Meringue, and 5% Capella Sugar Cookie. And this one's just really good. It's really good. It's not too hard to mix. It's not too many flavors. And you just get this really nice, like, it's almost borderline custard, but you know, with that biscuit and sugar cookie, you get a lot of texture. So it's really hard to kind of pinpoint exactly what the flavor profile is, but it's just really good. Like it's just good, you know. Just a really nice like bakery vanilla with cream, and yeah, I just really like it. It's just something I can vape on all the time. It yeah, it was just something I remember I really liked. Actually, I think this was when I was still doing written reviews is when I reviewed this one. But yeah, I just always really liked this recipe, and I mixed it a few times because it's really easy to mix up, and it's just spot on. Like I just really enjoy it. Just if you like bakeries and you like vanilla and you like cream, it's a good one to mix up. Yeah, so that was one I just thought I would. Yeah, it was one I wanted to revisit again. But yeah, so Geography by Sigma Theory. And then the next one we have is good old Ella's Shortbread Biscuit. By Ella, obviously. Yeah, you cannot go wrong with Ella's Shortbread Biscuit. This is just an amazing recipe. And there's just a lot you could do with this recipe. You could add whatever you wanted to this. Even just by itself. Yeah. So Ella's Shortbread Biscuit is 0.5% TFA acetylpyrazine, 1.5% Inaware Biscuit, 4% Capella Sugar Cookie, 2% Capella Vanilla Custard V1, and 1% vanilla Inaware Vanilla Shisha. And this one, like the texture in it is spot on. Like you just get really nice shortbread cookie texture. Yeah, the vanilla is spot on. Just everything is spot on about it, and it's just amazing. I just love this recipe, and I keep like wanting to mess around with it and do things with it, and then I end up just vaping it as it is because I just really like it that much. If you could add any kind of fruit or whatever you wanted to it, you could add chocolate to it. I mean, it's a recipe everybody should mix up at least once. Alright, so that was Ella's Shortbread Biscuit. Alright, and the next one we are going to look at is Bluebird by Too Tall. And the reason I put this one on here was this is probably my favorite blueberry recipe out of the whole year. And Bluebird is 1.5% TFA Bavarian Cream, 2.5% TFA Berry Crunch, 3.5% Flavor West Blueberry, 1.5% Lorenz Cream Cheese Icing, 4% Capella New York Cheesecake, and 1% TFA Sweetener. Yeah, the blueberry in this is just awesome. It's just nice and bright. And then you just have like a nice amount of like creams and body to it that the blueberry just lays upon. It's just a really nice, fulfilling, just satisfying mix. It's another one I could just pick up and I could just vape on day after day after day. Like it's awesome. He killed it with this blue. Yeah, this is definitely like probably the best blueberry mix I've ever had. So definitely deserved an honorable mention. And then the last honorable mention goes to Zeppola Crunch by Doe. And this was another one that that I reviewed before I started doing videos, that when I was just kind of writing them. And yeah, this was another one I definitely wanted to revisit. A recipe I really liked, and then yeah, I never got to put it in a video, so this was a good opportunity to do that. So Zeppola Crunch reads 4% TFA Berry Crunch, 1.2% Lorenz Cream Cheese Icing, 2% TFA Strawberry Ripe, 2% Capella Vanilla Custard V1, and 3.5% Flavor Art Zeppola. And this is just a killer strawberry donut. Just a killer strawberry donut. I really like this recipe. It's like a nice soft donut, you know, not like a cake donut, but like those really like nice soft donuts. So it's like one of those really nice soft donuts with like a strawberry frosting on top. Especially, yeah, that combination of like LA cream cheese icing and TFA strawberry ripe, and a little bit of the berry crunch kind of is cool because it kind of helps both. It kind of helps the bakery elements and it kind of helps the strawberry out a little bit, and you just get just an awesome vape from it. And it's another one that's not too hard to mix up. Really common flavors. It's just a good one. Everybody should mix it up. Killer recipes. So those are the honorable mentions. They're all awesome. They all definitely were close to being recipe of the year. And so that leaves nothing but recipe of the year. Good. We didn't make this too long. I need batteries. Get some nice fresh ones. So recipe of the year. What was I looking for in recipe of the year? So I was kind of looking for something that I could vape on all day, like something that kind of caught me off as an all day vape. Didn't necessarily have to be something innovative or different or crazy, just something that was done very well, you know, just something that like I vaped on and I was just like, wow, that's just done very well. I just really enjoy it. Yeah, I thought it was just kind of killer. And actually the recipe I picked is a pretty common profile. And I think one of the reasons I picked it is because I tried to kind of do my own version of it and it didn't come out quite right. And then I mixed up other people's kind of versions of it, and I don't know, this was just the best one. It just really stuck out. And so recipe of the year goes to Berry Burst by Lee Perry. Good friend Lee Perry. Man, I can't remember what his name is on ELR. It's like Perry something. All the links will be down in the description. But yeah, Berry Burst. It reads 1% TFA kiwi double, 4% TFA marshmallow, 3% FA Red Touch, 3% Capella Sweet Strawberry, and 5% TFA Watermelon. And it's just, man, it's just really good. It's just really good. It's something I wanted to mix a big bottle of. It's something I vape on a lot. And yeah, I tried doing my own, and it wasn't quite the same. I was just like, you know what? It's not even worth it. I'll just mix this one up. And yeah, strawberry watermelon. It's not exactly, you know, the craziest, newest recipe or flavor combination, but he just did such a good job at putting it together, and I just enjoy it so much. I was just like, gotta make a recipe of the year. And yeah, he is an admin on Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat now, but actually I made this decision before I made him an admin. It was kind of part of why I made Lee an admin. So yeah, and it's just an awesome recipe. I just really dig it. I don't really know what else to say about it. And he showed me how good TFA watermelon is. You know, I think there's a lot of debate over what the best watermelon is. And so I got Lorenz, and I got Prillium and everything, and just lately I just keep going back to TFA watermelon. It's just really good. You know, it's kind of artificial, but honestly, regular watermelon doesn't have that prominent of a flavor, so it works very well. It just translates well into a vape. The strawberries in there are nice. That kiwi just kind of helps sweeten everything up, and it helps bring out the strawberry and the watermelon. And then just using simple TFA marshmallow as the cream kind of worked out nice because it's not like overpowering with cream. It's mostly just focused on the fruits, and the TFA marshmallow really just kind of softens everything up, and just that's why you can just vape on it all day. So congratulations to Lee Perry for having Recipe of the Year 2017. Let's go into 2018 hard. I have some good stuff already planned up. I have the next Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat recipe review going on. So that'll be in February. That'll be the whole month of February. I have 15 recipes that I still need to have, like 5 of them mixed up. So I need to spend the rest of today mixing those up. Then in March we're gonna do all custards. So I got like 15 custard recipes. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys for all the input, constructive criticism. You know, really didn't get that many. I don't know. Thought we'd get more trolls by now, but they're kind of here and there, but not too much. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's kind of funny. I was hoping like eventually I want to do a video where I could just read them off, but I don't get enough yet. But thank you guys so much for all this. It has been awesome. I can't wait to keep going in 2018. And hopefully next year we'll be doing another one of these. So until next time, eat, sleep, mix, repeat. Be good to each other. Peace.